Legacy. All right, we're going to take a look at Legacy and Heath. Coach Bo Trehan and his guys, they won last week on the road and looking for back-to-back wins. And this was like a Marvel comic night at Rose Stadium. Let's throw the highlights up and I'll talk to Kyle while we're doing this. I saw a guy in a Batman uniform, a Robin uniform, and I mean, Halloween's I know is coming up, but they're getting the jump on it. And so, so we had a Batman and Robin. There they are. Look at these guys. I mean, I don't know what the guy in the middle is, but he could be the Joker. But 3rd and 13, Rockwall's quarterback, Landon Duca to Sean Gary, touchdown. And Kyle, if you're still with me, which I think you are, what I noticed about this game, both teams could not run the ball in the first half. This is an air show, and I thought that Legacy had found their offense, and they found it, but they got to it too late. And they won 31-30 in overtime, but they didn't start scoring till the second half, where it was just back and forth. And Brian Zahud, the wide receiver, he's a really good receiver. And whenever they tried to run that ball, they just couldn't do it. But they found a way. They found a softness in that secondary. They win 31-30 in overtime. Not a bad way, Kyle Owens, for the Legacy Red Raiders, who won their first game last week to get their first district win tonight against Rockwall-Heath.
That's a big win for the Red Raiders. That's a big win. It's a way it shows their fight that they had. You know, you talked to Coach Trehan last week after their first win, and he mentioned that he was proud of the fight that his team showed in last week's game, because they had to battle, down going into halftime and then battle back and get in that. Kind of seems like a similar situation here tonight too, where Legacy just never gave up. They just never quit fighting. And don't look now, but Legacy's won 2 in a row, and they are getting hot at the right time. They're playing their best ball when district's starting.
And we should mention, they went to the playoffs last year, and they got bounced, but they were in the game. They went 3-8. And so now they're able, I mean, they got to that level last year. They had a taste of it. They're still young, but I think Coach Trehan can coach these guys up. Okay.